안녕하세요, everybody. Welcome to lesson 2 of your beginner's Korean course.
Welcome back. It's good to see you all again. But Victoria, what was that word you just said? Was it Korean?
Of course it was Korean, Jonathan. It's the first greeting that we'll learn today.
So it means hello, right?
Yes. 안녕하세요. This is the way to say hello to somebody you meet for the first time, or somebody you're not that close to.
Right. There's also 안녕, which means hi or hello, but in a much friendlier way. I hear it all the time.
But it's also the yo at the end of 안녕하세요, and the absence of yo in 안녕. This yo indicates something called 존댓말. This is basically the respectful or honorable way of talking in Korean.
Right. It's used toward many different kinds of people, right? Like teachers, professors, doctors, sometimes even parents. Basically anyone that's older than you or of a higher ranking than you.
Yeah, and remember, 존댓말 is used especially when meeting someone for the first time. Even if the person you meet seems to be the same age as you, it's best to stick with 존댓말.
But I never use the yo ending with my friends.
Right. Koreans often do not use 존댓말 with friends, close family members, and those considerably younger than themselves. The style of speech used with familiar people is 반말. 안녕 is an example of 반말.
Okay, so let's go through some of those other greetings now. There's 안녕히 가세요, 안녕히 계세요, 잘 가세요.
Whoa, you're saying goodbye already? Haha, we've only just met. When meeting a Korean for the first time, you can say 처음 뵙겠습니다. You can also hear 만나서 반갑습니다, 만나서 반가워요, or simply just 반가워요.
So I could very kindly reply with 예, 만나서 반갑습니다, or 예, 만나서 반가워요. 예 and 네 mean yes, and 안녕 means no. But in 반말, you could just say or 아니, respectively.
But to me, you better use 존댓말, Jonathan. You should respect girls older than you.
You're right, yeah. So you're like my 누나, right?
Sure, in Korea, even if they're not really part of your family, you still might call somebody older or younger brother or sister. A man's older female friend, like me, to you, would be 누나. A man's older male friend would be 형. A woman's older female friend would be 언니. And her older male friend would be 오빠.
I like being called oppa, especially by older Korean girls.
Oh, please.
But anyway, younger friends are therefore 동생, right? If you want to emphasize that your friend is male, then call him 남동생. And if the friend is female, call her 여동생.
As you might have guessed, age is very important in Korea. Even Korean friends who are only a year apart in age may still use these words to address each other. And do you know what friends the same age call each other?
Just 친구, right? But usually they just say the friend's real name.
Right. It's not normal in Korea to use an older friend's name, and sometimes it might even be considered rude if you use their name. But in Korea, those of the same age are just considered friends. If two of you are the same age, you can say that you're 동갑.
Cool. But I'm still your 동생, right?
Yes, forever.